night and I can feel your anger. When the city of light is shrouded in the shadow. Tomorrow brings another day of sorrow, but I can feel it anymore. We could be fine to stay where we are now. No, but this game of running ends here and now. But sorry, I won't be the same again. The fire's lit and blazing through the darkness, burning her surrounded by the sirens, waking up the people in the silence. Just follow me, yeah. Electricity is running through my veins. Our history won't be written in chain. Though I lost myself of what I've done, the price won't be in vain. Muddy side, we fought so hard to swallow all the pride, but the time has come for light to shine away. The story will be told, we'll never be alone, yeah. I don't mind if you're gonna change your mind, 'cause we're running out of time, drawn into the afterlife. But can you feel the pain inside my head, this burden that we always carry? Show me, can you fight instead? But sorry, I won't be the same again. Fire's lit and blazing through the darkness, burning her surrounded by the sirens, waking up the people in the silence. Just follow me, yeah. No, I lost myself of what I've done, the price won't be in vain. And muddy side, we fought so hard to swallow all the pride, but the time has come for light to shine away. The story will be told, we will never be alone, yeah. So tell me how you feel. I don't wanna waste no time. I don't wanna waste no time. I don't wanna stay tonight. I don't wanna stay tonight. I don't wanna waste no time. I don't wanna waste no time. I don't wanna stay tonight. I don't wanna stay tonight. 'Cause I don't wanna waste no time. 'Cause I just want to stay tonight. 'Cause I don't wanna waste no time.
What's up, everyone?
It's been a long night and I can feel your anger. When the city of light is shrouded in the shadow. Tomorrow brings another day of sorrow, but I can feel it.
Wait, there's an Undertides rerun?
Could be fine to stay where we are now. No, but this game of running ends here and now. But sorry, I won't be the same again. The fire's lit and blazing through the darkness, burning her surrounded by the sirens, waking up the people in the silence. Just follow me, yeah.
Plus a new Gladia outfit in the shop. Like that's These events in this game are they come and go so fast. So fast. I know, right? Yeah, 2-week cycle. Yeah, but it's like some man. It's not nothing to complain about, but it's like, damn, I'm trying to breathe a little bit. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, that does look really freaking cool. This one looks cool too, man. Crossover? This shop gets me in trouble, bro. I need to stop because I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to abort. Okay. The currency that I have, we have a specific goal for it. And I've already cut it. So let's not make that mistake. You know what I realized the other day? I still have this. It's just sitting here. Like, I don't even know who I want to pull for. Oh, that's the instant E2? Oh, then I used my other one then. Whoops, that was a mistake. Oh, well, whatever. I don't want to use it yet, though. I'm not going to use it. I think it'll sit here forever. Because I'm too indecisive. I don't know who I want to use it on. But what's up, guys? How's everyone doing tonight, today, whatever? I'm gonna just hold off for now, guys. I'm gonna just hold off. Am I prepared for the story? Well, I'm pretty sure some of you saw my little update that I put in that I put on my communities page in UD's Discord and my Discord, I think. I completed it last night. Now, the problem with this is I didn't watch the extra cutscene that's supposedly in here. I don't know how deep into this it is. Some people were saying it was the first one. Other people were saying it was the last one. So I'm not too sure. Okay, what do you want to know about this event? I think I figured it out. It was just how I was clueless about that ending. It just felt like a massive it felt like a massive not cliffhanger. Is it cliffhanger? Yeah, cliffhanger. It felt like a massive cliffhanger. And I was just like, okay, like I might have to go and read through the whole thing again so that I can just like understand how important it is to this. But maybe it's just because I haven't hit specific points in the story yet to see how relevant it is. So yeah, sequel bait. Yeah, sequel bait. So I'm not stressing about it too much. It's something that we can just as I get closer toward her and the messenger and Victoria, the messenger obviously seems like it's what's her name? I just forgot her name too. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, you guys know who I'm talking about, Miss Thickums. Yeah, you guys told me she was dead, so I hate you guys, okay? Like, all this time I thought Inez was dead, but now it's definitely possible that she could become a playable model in the game, but who knows? To be frank, we all thought she was dead. During the time you played, maybe, but I know you guys were sitting on this information, right? So, we thought she was dead at the time. I mean, wait, whoa. So you guys obviously have seen something that indicates that she's alive still, by the way you're responding. But the thing is, right? Why should we spoil you? Good point. And I appreciate you, Baka. See, this is the kind of shit that I like right here, right? I don't want to be spoiled. You don't spoil me. When someone comes in here and spoils, you guys make sure that I don't see that shit. This is the kind of shit that I like right here, bro. This is the kind of shit that I like right here. And this is why I continue to enjoy this shit. But I think I do read more, KW. I'm gonna find you. Shut up. I'll keep my mouth shut then until you reach chapter 10. Like, the thing that I do like, I mean, because of you guys, I knew who Teresa was, right? But it was just, I guess I didn't get the importance of the character just yet. And at one point, I didn't know who she was. So I guess that's probably why you're asking that question. That there was a point in the story where I didn't know who she was, and I was just confused. But I don't know. This is why I don't read these, is because it brings me back and forth between like in story plot points, right? And I just wanted a solid like straight away, but I couldn't avoid doing this because of how important it is to chapter 8. So I'm probably going to just, like, before we complete chapter 8, I might go back and read this live on stream and just go through just the story with no gameplay, and then just ask you guys a ton of questions. You probably need to read it. You mean this? Hold on, let me cut this off of my. You mean this? The one that says completed? That was the first event that I ever did. This is what I mean. I'm confused because I don't get where these parts fit just yet. And then their relevance pop up later. So I'm probably going to end up doing a stream where I just focus on the things that are important to the future of the story, and then go back to the other stuff later. Right now, we're definitely going to focus on. You were playing before released on global. Yeah, I was. This is a day one account. I just stopped playing because I couldn't, like. I realized how stupid I was and I didn't get the game, so I stopped playing it. Like, this is a day one account. I just didn't keep playing. No, I mean, the first event you ever did was Dark. Then when did I do this? I had to have done this one first because I remember doing this one. I don't remember when I did Dark Knights. Whatever. You guys saw the stream. I'm going to assume you guys remember better than I do, because I'm definitely not going to argue with people that watch me. But do I remember the story? Bro, did I remember the story for any of these? That's why I just want a solid, straight line into the story instead of going back and forth in these side stories. But I kind of have to go to these side stories in order to understand this stuff. And I want to understand. I really do. So, yeah. But today we're just gonna continue with chapter 8. If I don't know something, I'm just probably going to ask you guys. Wait, hold on. Plus DM event got record restoration activated today too, so you can get its rewards from the selection page. I just clicked it and didn't know what it was for, and it gave me a small trinket. Yeah. Fair enough. It should be for after, more of an epilogue. Okay, I'll go back and read that. Remind me of this, Akamaru. Remind me of this specific moment, because most likely I will not remember. But when I finish chapter 8, right? Make sure that I go and read that. That I go to read that side story first. I mean, anyone can remind me of this. It doesn't have to be Akamaru, but it would be very, very dope if you guys help me out there. Like, there's going to have to be a day off stream when I just focus on going back and making sure some of this gets bolted into my head. Yeah. Thank you, Comey. Oh, okay. And I saw it. Okay, I want to make this clear, Comey, so you don't feel like I ignore you when you say stuff to me. I saw what you said in the Discord channel, and it made me feel a little bad. I don't ignore you. I just have a lot of shit going on, okay? I don't ignore you. It's hard to remember the various stories, the various games. I'm trying to get used to this. I went from literally not reading much of anything to reading a bunch of different games. So it's a big boom to my head, okay? A big boom to my head. But I do appreciate you for making sure that I stick to everything. Okay. It's been 18 minutes of me just rambling. We're going to go ahead and get started with the rest of... Wait. Oh, okay. I was about to say, wait, what happened? Comey feels, since she donos majority of all the donos. Nah, Comey was in the Discord the other day, and she felt like she told me how important a lot of this stuff is. And I remember her telling me, but I didn't go back and read some of this stuff before doing it. And in my mind, it made more sense to just focus on the main story and just stay on that path. And then when I needed something, I could go back and ask you guys. But I guess that wasn't the best move. So I'm going to just have to play this by Chaotic's becoming old. He can't remember all these things. I've always had bad memory, dude. I've always had bad memory. Like, if I'm watching an anime, I have to watch it at the time that I started, because if I go back to it later, it's gone. But yeah, okay. I hate these frozen areas, man. I never know if it's going to include freeze. Okay. That's right. We're still at the part where we're with the happier Tallulah. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Also, I was confused about the dual shadows thing they were talking about. They kept mentioning that Tallulah has 2 shadows. I just remembered that. That was the question. You'll see. Keep going. Okay. Cool. It'll get explained? Okay. Yeah, I was like kind of frustrated that it ended there, and I'm just like, bruh, I need to know what they're talking about. All right. Also, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told my last chat. I'm going to read a lot slower today because I realize part of the reason why I stutter over my words is because I'm trying to read fast when I'm just not capable of doing so. So I'm going to read a lot slower to just try and keep things going, keep things at a flow. So, if memory serves me correctly, I don't trust it to. The old man's name was Ivan. Is this a lot? Is this a lot? A very common name. That is not common, brother. And he was the sort of peasant farmer you could find anywhere. Oh, they're talking about the guy that just died in the village because of he gave himself away to die for the village. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. For Tallulah and that other girl. But he sacrificed himself for a whole mess of reasons. He gave his own life. I think about it every now and then. Am I truly worth people sacrificing their lives? Elena went with me. She was gentle most other times, but she would suddenly just come out with venomous tongue lashings. That made me uncomfortable, to say the least. The plan was proceeding smoothly. In accordance with my own ideas, rapidly, the infected of this place would surely unite as one. I hoped it would be effective. I hoped it would be enough for the old man to rest peacefully. Aside from the old lady, no one else had been closer family to me. February 7th. Third year without the black snake. She kind of looks like she's mean to Lula here. I don't like it when she's not smiling, I'm not gonna lie. Sir, I'm... What you here for? Don't like the look of your clothes. Some old vet, are you? Get lost. There's nothing even left here. You lot stole it. All of it. And what you couldn't steal, you burned. Bastards, you came to kill me? Kill me then. Goddamn demons. No, sir. I'm here to tell you that the infected patrol unit is sweeping this area today. Then let them sweep. Let them kill us all. Why don't you? We built our pathetic, unlivable village all the way out here, and they still come for us. What else can we do but let them? Sir, you can hide yourselves, and I'll talk to them. Or I can conceal myself. And who are you? I always said you military noble bunch. No matter what you pretend, I always said you military noble bunch, no matter what you pretend. Wow. That looked like a completely different word. I always said you noble military bunch. No matter what you pretend, you're all just out of your lives. Out for our lives. Oh my gosh. Not the best grammar there? Yeah, I noticed I didn't have my glasses on. You're not quite their sort. Actually, you actually talk with us. And they think we're barely even worth whipping. Huh? Hello? Gone? What kind of stunt is this? Oh, damn us all. Damn us all. What a pathetic ending. Did she just leave? Ah. No bad thing to know your own damnation. I hate these guys. Mr. Patrolman. Destitute and lousy. Bad physique. You wouldn't be much use even if we sent you to the mines. How do you want to die then? Painlessly? Slowly? Mr. Patrolman, look at me. What harm would leaving me alive do you? You say that with a weapon in your hand. Sorry, Mr. Patrolman. This was for whoever that was just... She just dipped out on him? I don't know where she's gone now, but... Even burdened beasts are worth more than you infected. They can at least move goods. Your existence is a waste to His Majesty's land. There she is. Okay. Why is that? Where did you come from? From far, far east. What the hell are you? Are you infected too? I am. I can think. I can speak. We infected live and die. Why should you decide when and how? What is this bullshit? If you could just let us die peacefully on our own terms, we'd hardly even be upset about it. But my infected brethren, look up at him. Look at his face, his grin, his laugh. They want to decide our fates, control us. Perhaps our lives aren't worth much, but do you think you'd be worth a single gold coin? You're not worried that the infected will hurt anything. No. You hardly met more than a few remotely threatening infected in your whole life. All you want to do is exploit us to our last days, make playthings of our lives. My brother, in all their past outrageous acts, have they ever spared someone for their conduct? Have they ever let another live for following instructions? They have not. Each time they let you live, it was only because they saw worth. They still saw worth they could squeeze from you. With no money and no man left, they kick you to the floor. After all, the cities don't even give infected a chance to live. How should we infected live? How should we die? That is for us to decide. How did this Tallulah turn into... Like, I get it. This is like, she's still protecting the infected here. But she has like a completely different energy about her here. Like, this one feels a lot more noble. But who are you? You good for nothing. Tell me your name at once. In the name of the Emperor, for daring to lead his citizenry astray with these ludicrous ideals, we sentence you to death. Damn, that's already at the death. Oh God. I mean, to my brothers, I have no name. Refer to me how you wish. If you must call me something, you may call me Tallulah. To my enemies, you have no need for my name. Wait. There's a lot of stuff people just said here. Okay. Aripathy and Terra just fucked up. Imagine getting cancer and lost human rights. Okay. Oh, you have cancer. You're now a slave. Yeah, that's fucked. Double shadows, remember? What does that mean? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I'll figure it out when it gets here. She became motivated. Yeah, don't say anything. Don't say anything. But my fires will set you alight. Where's my water at? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? That's what I forgot. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hate this. Yep, okay. He's literally going right after him. They put 2 boxes on the same... Jesus Christ. I'm gonna put you right over here. Oh! He went the other way?
I'm listening. There you are. Victoriaのバグパイプ。波状棒と共に参る。早くしろ。腕もがいてろ。
Probably a better way I could have done that, but whatever. It's working.
There you are. はいはい、ここでたっぷり休ませてもらうわ。
Don't tell me he stops there. Oh, this sucks. This really sucks. Of course, 3 of them spawn right when I get them to that corner. Oh, god damn it, dude. Okay. I'm stupid on my own. Why do I gotta protect something? It was better over here.
I won't sleep on the job.
I'm gonna leave him there for a bit. I feel like that's the better move right now.
Here I am.
Or
Victoria のバグパイプ波状棒と共に参る。最適な復活の形。ご指示を。There you are. 任せろ。
Acknowledged.
oh, I'm glad I did that as soon as I did.
There you are.
What are you planning?
Oh no.
Fool. For what reason hast thou come?
聞こえてるよ。はや。There you are.
That's cool. Didn't realize I was gonna need any heals just yet.
チャージ中
Bro, do you really?
進め
God, these guys hurt so much.
Made up your mind?
最適な役目を果たすやるお前にかける情けはないはいはいここでたっぷり休ませてもらうわ
勝利と敗北それは無限に連なる円環の一部に過ぎません
I'm gonna start gatekeeping hard. I'm gonna start gatekeeping hard. I'm gonna leave them literally right in front of their bases. And I'm just going... But the flying units, bro. The ones that land in the middle of the field, I need to find a way to take care of them quickly. What's the line here between suggestion and backseating? Suggestion is a suggestion and backseating are two completely different things. When you're backseating, you're telling me to do something. You're you're asking me to make changes to how I'm doing things without me asking you to do anything. I didn't ask you for help. I didn't ask you to give me suggestions. I didn't ask for anything, but you're telling me change your unit, do this, do that, do this. But suggesting something is, hey, maybe this would be better on your team. Maybe this would be a better move. Instead of just throwing your winning strategies out towards me, right? Use Myrtle now. Yeah, that's backseating. So I don't have a problem with suggestions. I suggest you must get good. Shut the fuck up. And I've learned to just keep my head down when I don't want help. So if I don't want help, I'm probably just not going to read what you guys say. But just understand and don't try to force me to do anything, and you're perfectly fine. I need someone that could take out. I'm gonna use Ciobi to well, no, because they spawned in two places if I remember correctly. And they're gonna keep spawning probably. Like this, that wasn't the end of it. So I don't think I need you in this situation. Not in this one. Who covers a wide area and deals an efficient amount of DPS? Exu might be useful here. If I remember her skill, yeah, she shoots 4 times in a row. W's too slow. Maybe her damage is... Oh, okay, we'll try W. We'll try W. E1 might be hard. Okay.
あら、また素晴らしい一日になりそうだわ。I won't sleep on the job.
I'm gonna put you here, and then when I get enough points, I'm gonna put I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing as before, but I'm going to move the Obi looking right.
やるのか。お前にかける情けはない。
I could just go ahead and do this first.
指定の座標に到着。
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
状況は役目を果たせ。
待機中。Very well。行ってきます。ターゲットロックオン。
やるのか。クズだ。
Very well。
Acknowledged.
Take aim. Huh? Hiya!
最適な役目を果たせ。
What are you planning? Thy pleas falleth upon deaf ears.
Take aim.
早くし。お前にかける情けはない。
You are the one who woke me.
状況はどうした。
Wait, is she out of range? Oh my gosh. That sucks. And he's dead.
作戦行動中に問題が発生しました。システムを再起動してください。
Literally one panel up, dude. One panel up. Fuck it, we're putting W there. You guys are right.
争いは避けられないもの。
W should be able to carry that, cover that entire wide area. So.
やるのか。飛ぶでもがいてろ。モンスター、私に続け。 最適な役目を果たせ。
Nope, can't go that wide.
はいはい、ここでたっぷり。Very well。
That actually saved me from having to put. Oh, she's using her whole kit on a box.
やるのか。クズだ。
アーツユニット。
You landed perfectly on the right. Okay, W, okay.
Acknowledged.
Here
Wow.
Here I am.
Thy pleas falleth upon deaf ears.
最適なコースだ。
3つ数える間に投稿のチャンスをあげる。さあ、
早くしクズだ。
I come from the depths of the ocean.
Stop right there. Hey, I'm gonna need you to chill on the deployment shit. Oh my gosh, man. Every single time I find a strategy that works, it's like, nah, we got you. Every single time, bro. I hate these guys, man. I hate these guys so much. Why didn't I just place a unit? It's too late, dude. It's fine.
This will be a path paved with sacrifice.
I'm just thinking about how frustrating this is going to be in the future.
There you are.
早くし飛ぶでもがいてろ。
こっそりどこかに行っちゃうかもね。
I just placed her in the wrong fucking place. It gets worse from here? I'm pretty sure it does.
オペの準備を。
I'm pretty sure it does. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I don't need you. I'm gonna make this a much quicker process. Where is my... Now, I shouldn't have to make that many changes. Just having him there is fine, because I'll be able to quickly gain the points I need.
少々お待ちください。
主の名を掲げ、この旗の元へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
Take aim. There you are.
早くし、お前にかける情けはない。
こっそりどこかに行っちゃう。
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
アーツユニット3つ数える間に投稿のチャンスをあげる。さあ
I'm pretty sure his range does fit over there, right? When he uses his ult.
Take aim.
指定の座標 境に到着。
問題ないよ。
I didn't do things in the proper order, but I think it's still gonna be fine
こ
because
こ
of
でもがいてろ。
Silver Ash.
Made up your mind? Art thou mine worthy enemy?
No, that didn't work out the way that I thought. Come on, just save him. Okay, cool. Yeah, that didn't work out the way that I thought.
I come from the depths of the ocean.
Made up your mind?
Here I am. Victoria のバグパイプ波状棒とともに参る。
最適な服をした。
3つ数える間に投稿のチャンスをあげる。ご指示を。Here I am。おバカさんたち、僕が相手だよ。
I'm an idiot, dude.
相手のターゲットは誰かな。
誰もサプライズ付きだから好きに選んでね。
But he made it. Okay. Okay. This is frustrating. That one mistake at the beginning screwed up my entire thing. Whatever. We're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. I didn't even realize he was the last enemy too. Fucking Christ. So you fought them off. Is that it? Yeah. I was right not to go with you. Burning people alive. If I ever have to smell that again, I'm sure I'll throw up. Alina, don't force yourself. I'm the one who followed you in the first place. And I'll protect your infected here. I will. No, I'm not here to beg you to. Of course you're not. Alina, without you, I wouldn't have the time to go gather resources or information. Who's your contact? Would it be safe to tell me? Are you worried I'm Eris's spy? Just wondering if it'd be better not to get you wrapped up in this. The moment we became infected, life for us couldn't get any worse. I'm in contact with infected in other places. Trying to keep tabs on which way the cities are moving so that I can help the infected surviving out of the northwestern tundra as best as I can. What you're doing is insane in a lot of ways. Where'd your conviction come from? Did someone teach you all of this? No. What taught me was both malignant and deranged? Is she talking about another person or just herself? What taught me was both malignant and deranged, brimming with the arrogance of rule and the terror of power. Another person? Yeah, they've said the name of the person already? Just tell me. It's fine. Just tell me. Since I'm supposed to know this already, it's cool to tell me. I'm thinking Kashi? Okay, no, that's not who I was thinking. Okay. Huh, okay. Cashew nut, shut the hell up, guys. And I vowed to walk against it. What a great job you're doing walking against it in present time. What a great job. I'm going to tear their decorous flesh straight from their bones. Pull apart the noble cities their pride built layer by layer, and let everyone know the truth. Everyone out on the tundra. You look tired, man? No, I just woke up. This is me waking up. I'm fine. And after that, we'll decide our own destinies. We're going to clear this land out. We'll find our own homeland, and if anyone thinks to stop us, we'll topple them right then and there. Part of this world belonged to the infected in the first place. Just as so many places across this land belong to all people. Be more realistic, Tallulah. This is all too out there. If you do this, the village will be destroyed. They'll have no place to go, and the patrol unit will chase them down. And if I don't do this, the village would still end up abandoned over time. Not everyone can join the army. The elderly, children, the injured and sick. If you have them give up everything they've ever survived on, they'll die no matter what soul quality. I know, Alina. So, we'll find somewhere new. Come on, let's go. We've got somewhere we can stay tonight. I don't have mods here, so when you guys say stuff that's being reviewed, hold on, let me see if I can get Epic in here so he can review the post for me. Oh my god, shut up, FBA. Shut up. Thank you for having us. Ain't nothing. Without you, we'd probably all be dead by now. Though we're still pretty much at death's door. Sorry, back at the start, seeing you, I was readying up to fight. That was all my bad. Don't really have anything left to welcome you with either. Just put up with this bit of oat gruel, I guess. We're extremely grateful, sir. You shouldn't have, honestly. No, it's nothing. We only had this bit left over anyway. However many days we have left makes no difference. Want to set up a village, huh? Doesn't matter how far you go. There's no point. Not much point at all. We can't run. You know how big Ursus is? There's no point in heading anywhere when there's patrol guys all over. And other people aren't gonna want us. We've got nowhere to go. You can come with me. Where? How? Oh, where? Now? It doesn't need to be now. I'll wait until you've thought it all through. Or if you end up with absolutely nowhere left to go, and you still want to live on, come find me. Or find one of my brothers. If we head off for the wilderness, life in the tundra is cruel, to say the least. But we've got places to go. Places without the hearth of civilization as of yet. We'll find somewhere where we can sow and harvest. We have so many people. They'd surely be able to help out with business, and we have an income. Thank you, Afro. I didn't think you were even available today. I thought you were busy with your, seeing your family, so I didn't even bother to message you. We can always live on. And if the patrolmen come, we'll defeat them. Huh? What did you just say? What can I do? You can too. You were correct. Arming yourself against me back there. If people think to come and rob us, we'll come together and fight them off. The infected have strength. We infected can, bit by bit, regain our own lives. Our bread, our flames. I'm gonna go back and do that over now that I know how stupid I was being, but... Dude, this is just like... Seeing Tallulah like this? I don't even know what happened yet. But it makes me sad that she's become the villain. Seeing the end product is scary. Yeah, especially when someone has very like even though, right? Even though here she's still kind of a strong, resilient person trying to protect the infected. And we have more than enough hints to see that she's just using them now. Like it's just I just can't wait to see how she became who she is today. And I know it's going to be sad as hell. And there's going to be no way to sway her at all. We're just going to have to defeat her. Yeah, I knew someone was going to say that. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Yep, hold on. That is going to be today's quote. That is going to be today's quote, because that's... Yeah. Oh yeah, I understand that. It's very easy to tell. It's just I wish it would just go kind of a straight path, because I'm more curious about what happened in the past right now than what's happening in the present. If they just went straight through the past, I mean, this is good for like suspenseful storytelling, but I'm more curious about the past than I am the present. Help me. We're reunion too. Why are you doing this? You Sarkas always bite whatever hand feeds you. What's happening? The Sarkas barricading the street are massacring reunion. Massacre. Yeah. Why are they killing Captain? Need to help the casualties. I don't remember. Okay, hold on. I don't remember what's happening. I'm going. Never mind. I remember. Okay, the last time you kicked him off the window. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. Cool. How did reunion get like this? How did it get like this? Weren't we gonna unite? Weren't we gonna be a family of our own? Each other's kin? See you. Stop. Heavy weapon throwers. Careful. Giant floating weapons? Yes, that's Rasmantis. Was that you, Feline? You did that? You're a caster? Put your weapons down. It's okay now. Go. Go? Go where? We've already... My teammates, my old friends, they all... Got it. Come here, brother. Those Sarkas just don't see. I'll say it again, Sarkas. Put your weapons down. You think we'll stop resisting just because you're holding a weapon? We don't think that way. Then you want to be killed. You don't have much of a choice. Attacking your own comrades, hurting your own kin. When were the infected ever our kin? Our kin only numbers Sarkas. You couldn't have said that when you joined Reunion. Betraying, harming your family, playing other people's feelings. Disgusting. Watch out for those weapons. Move. Rosmontis, stop. Ah, Amiya. Oh man, the way that I just visioned her saying "ah, Amiya," like Rosmontis scares me, bro. She scares me. Radian just sent it out. The last message. Dr. Kalsic gave us. Yeah, Dr. Kalsic gave us what was. Oh my god, I really do think something is wrong with me. The last message Dr. Kalsic gave us was that we should take care around the special infected. Chill out your psychopath fetish, dude. No, that's not a fetish. I'm just like, knowing her character, it's just scaring me. It's kind of scary to see a little girl. That's not a fetish. I'm scared of her more than anything because she's a little girl that's pretty much uncontrollable. She's choosing to listen to these people. If she ever decided she wanted to fuck everything up, she probably could. I know, but it's still scary, bro. It's still scary. I'm hearing the way that people have explained her personality. She's caring. She just wants to protect people, right? I can see things going very south if she viewed something as protecting but ended up harming more people than she meant to. How do I say this? I don't even know how to really say it. It's just a scary feeling that I get from her. I'm glad that you guys are pretty much confirming that that's whatever I'm thinking is wrong, but it's still a scary thing to know, right? They're likely a variant of special infected from Lungman. We don't know if they'll infect others in progression. Rosmontis uses her eyes and beliefs to respond. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a simple question, and then you can say yes or no, regardless if it's a spoiler or not. And you guys can. This will pretty much end this conversation, right? At any point, does Rosmontis go rogue? At any point, do we know of? Bro, I hate you guys. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. She does it in the way you're asking. Okay. Okay. In the past, yes. Okay, I did say at any point. Any point in the future. Any point in the future that we know of. Okay, cool. Okay. Because I know how she was when they pretty much found her. That makes sense. we just passed that section of the chapter. So, okay. I won't bring that up anymore. I'll leave it alone. So I don't anger anyone. But you guys know how I feel. Sarkis warriors, listen to me. There are some Sarkis with deep infection. They're catalyzing the other infected. We need other infected to withdraw from their current areas. Your block still has infected survivors apart from you. And they're all non-combatants. Even if we won't pass through here, I still hope we can all lend a hand to ensuring the safety of those infected. That's impossible. They wouldn't do that. They have no conscience. We've seen it. We went out on our own. We can't pull back. If they come this way, we'll have to get rid of them. We can't let even more Sarkas get infected. You might get infected yourself. Who gives a damn? You want to end up like them too? Those monsters controlled by arts? You don't give a damn if you do? Not the first time we've been made out to be monsters, is it? Oh, the city's toast. Sooner or later, sure, we might end up like them. But if we can exterminate them, then everything gets a little easier. Some people can still live on. As long as Tallulah isn't dead, the city will be... As long as Tallulah isn't dead, the city will be annihilated? Like, that's just... Man, just thinking of who she was back then and who she is now. It's just... I just can't wait, bro. If W can't kill her, there's no chance you can. If you don't stand with the winner, you can't win. In war, if you can't win, you die. But if you keep hurting any more infected, then this might be where you die. And what if I die then? What if I turn into one of Mephisto's herd, huh? Mephisto's a monster too. We kill other infected because we're all monsters. All we want is for the Sarkas not to suffer any further. But when you think about it, what if we suffer? When you leave here and go wherever. Oh, and go whatever. When you leave here and go whatever. Will they look you in the eye? Do you not know your end, being an infected? Of course you know. The moment you leave that tiny little squad of yours, you'll die. Okay, I'm going to... Thanks, Epic, if you're in here. Now we got Afro and Epic. Cool, cool, cool. Of course you know. The moment you leave that tiny little squad of yours, you'll die. You'll be despised, wrung by the neck, lashed, whipped, and hung. Or you'll be driven out of the cities, run vagrant, and you'll starve, bitten to death by the beasts. You can't live on, and you have no dignity. What do you know, warrior? Tell me that you're not fighting for Tallulah. She's strong. With her, the chance that more people will live on is better. We don't care if we kill a few more for it. I don't like this, dude. I don't like where this is going. Get lost. Next time I'll cut you in half. Beeline. If you want to pass through here, then just kill us. We sure don't want to see our own end up that way. As if you can kill us, though. You really are the most unsalvageable people. Wait, what? What was that sound? Oh no. The block we're in is nearing one's command tower closes off its entrance with reunion is likely. Wait, what? The block we're in is nearing the ones the command center closes off. its entrance with. They haven't moved. So, what's... Wait, what's... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't see how any destruction beyond what they see could be happening in the area they're in. Ceiling layer, basically a big fence is coming up. Oh. Okay. The block we're in is nearing the ones the command tower closes off its entrance with. Reunion is likely trying to raise the entire ceiling layer to cover any way in. Okay. We're almost out of time. Sarkis, I'll give you one last chance. If you don't want to get mangled, pull out. Amiya, I'll settle this. Caudus. Is that how you say that, dude? Caudus? Okay. What do you think you can do? Black lines? That's... yeah. Black lines? Are you talking about the black lines on her hands? What's the state of things? We're suppressed. All conscienceless Sarkis mercenaries. We've suppressed all conscienceless Sarkis mercenaries. Okay, that's good. Are there other infected here? Shut up. Shut up, Epic. Did you hear me whispering that? We have news. No? Okay. Cause I was sitting here like, huh? We have news, but I can say whether it's good or bad. But I can't say whether it's good or bad. Recon operators looked around a little. There are all over this block, and most of them are in terrible shape. They must have been passive infected, imprisoned in concentration. Any passages through the ceiling layer? Yeah, this part leads to an engineering passage. I'm starting to read fast again. I need to slow down. Should be able to directly enter structural control area. Hack their remote panels. Wait, they can... Wait, this is just for the... Okay, hold on. I got a question about these cities. So, they're all on these moving plates, right? So, when they say they're being hacked, are they talking about they're hacking the tank itself, or the moving plate, or because that's some crazy control someone could have over one of the cities and just destroy the entire city. Oh my god, that's scary as fuck. Probably a mechanism, not the entire city, though. Yeah, but what if someone just wanted to... This is where my mind goes, guys. If someone literally just wanted to ruin the whole shit, they probably could by hacking it. They're in the sub levels and interfere with some of the terminals, not the entire city. Okay. That's where my mind goes, bro. I'm like, Tallulah could probably just end this by hacking the entire shit and just ruining the city. That's why it's usually the most guarded part, the control tower, that is. Remember, this is an entire city in size. Hard to hack everything from one spot. Okay. Noted. That's not her goal, though. Ooh, the hacker woman. I'm not saying she would hack it, bro. Come on, man. But she just got a lot of people under her control. There's a possibility and enough. Yes, there is possibility and have enough skill for that job. Tallulah, I'm in. They can't do a thing about that. Otherwise, for the open passages, recon ops have cited at least 4 battlegrounds, all of them guerrillas, against other Reunion. The combat situation seems intense. The guerrillas are strong, but the Tallulah-aligned Reunion have the terrain advantage, and Sark has mercenaries backing them. They won't be able to push through for a while. Hacker, man. Come on. It's okay, Amiya. Captain, us engineers will sneak our way in. We'll cut the energy supply to the whole ceiling layer. Can you do it? Definitely. That's too risky. I'm curious on where this is going. Entering the core city was risky in the first place. No objections then? We're going. Okay. I'm wandering way too far off the path. Like, I'm just thinking about this one pad situation. We're not elite operators, Rosmontis squad for... We're not elite operator squad We're not a part of Rosmontis' elite operator squad for nothing. I'm just rewording shit now. Don't worry about a thing. Put your own safety first. If you wanted us to listen, you wouldn't have used those arts just now. Engineering group, move out. Hustle your bustles. They're gone. Oh, Amiya. You shouldn't use up your strength here. Let me handle all that. This way, you'll be able to do less harm. Does Rhodes Island not want me to do things this way? That's not it. It's just, if we could, we obviously don't want things done this way. That's pretty much what she just said. And the only thing I've used up is strength. What you use up is your awareness. I don't really care. But we should care. Amiya, this fellow wants a few words with you. You're from Reunion, infected friend. Can I call you that? Whatever, just whatever. We're all done for. I want to ask where you're gonna go. And if we can go with you. Maybe. We've got nowhere to really go. Oh God. Why did the flashback of the previous scene just pop up in my head? We have nowhere to go. That other guy literally saying we have nowhere to go. The Sarkas will kill us. And we don't want to fight our own people anymore. The guerrillas will kill us for sure too. Why do you feel that way? They'll kill anyone if they wanted, wouldn't they? I've heard there's times they say they'll kill the infected just because someone did something or other wrong. I'm not sure. They might do that, but they might not. My belief is you have to see how they truly are to reach the facts. You can't just go on hearsay. But we won't force you off to where they are. You're afraid of them. And the things you're doing don't sit well with you. That's why I wanted to ask where you're all going. We're heading for the core command tower. Are you insane? I want to put a stop to this turmoil. So we have to head for the command tower. Can I ask a favor, infected friend? If it's killing, then no. It's not. I'm hoping you can all safeguard the bystander infected on this block. Be careful. They may not like you. They may not like your uniforms. Then what do we do? I think you have two options. One's to take off the uniform and be infected no longer. Or sorry, and be Reunion no longer. And the other is to wear your uniforms and do what you should do. One option is easy and one is very hard. But I believe this is something you should choose for yourselves. Command tower entrance. Hers. The cowards. They're blocking off the tower entrances with the ceiling layers. Have we still not breached them? The Sarkaz mercenaries are entrenching every ceiling sector's inroads. The others infected have constantly been harassing us. We can't concentrate our attention. You, repeat. You're asking us in Rhodes Island to cooperate? I am. If Rhodes Island is unworthy of your trust, then you don't need to think about any of this city's people for a second more. Even if the rules are going out of style, they still play by them. Even if they still owe the captain their lives. If we're all to die here, who will carry on Patriot spirit? We have strength, and Rhode Island has knowledge. At the last, Halsit's incredible on both counts. I personally don't think she's on par with the captain. And you saw, even the captain gave her his recognition. The ceiling layer is rising. You better decide, because we don't have much time left. God, I can't wait to see this in the anime, dude. Like, it brings so much more understanding to what's going on with, like, the ceiling layer and everything. That's more or less the shape of things. I've already told them about things, so, Amiya, I'm not asking you to agree to this. I'm just thinking it might be good for us, right? It'd help us fund the game more. How's the anime? Pretty good. I'm enjoying it, but I can see how people that have not played the game and aren't interested in the world and everything may not like it. It's definitely an anime made for the people that already enjoy the game. I'm not asking you to agree to this. I'm just thinking it might be good for us, right? It'll lead to a little less wounded all around. I'm not really on top of things. It's alright, guard. Your proposal is reasonable. It's just that we won't do things the same way as the shield guards. We don't have any right to exercise over the infected, and we won't adopt their disciplinary methods. Are they almost here? Should be. Amiya, I'm making less and less sense of anything. That's what I call fan service. I mean, yeah, that's the solid definition of fan service. The anime was made for fans of the game, but like Call Me Dio just said, the anime brought in a lot of new players because most likely those people are curious why we enjoy it so much. It's not so much the anime itself bringing it in, it's more curiosity as to why everybody is enjoying this anime despite it looking pretty average to your average person. But it's great. Now the lack of music is better. Yeah, it fits the atmosphere and the way the story is being told. The parts that they integrate the music is literally the perfect moment. At least so far. But anyway, the bleak looking atmosphere, yeah. Feline, I'm looking for your leader. If you want revenge, is now a good time? Don't think you can try passing me off just because you know a bit of arts. White cat. I don't like you. Rasmontis, just a calm, I don't like you. I just see her looking up at him. Hissing? What? Oh, I said passing me off? Okay. Whoops. Try pissing me off. Am I making you realize the way you do things? You're no merchant's underling, eh? You're no merchant's underling, eh? You are more like some infected warrior hero. I can't speak. What are you talking about? Guerrilla fighter. You can't threaten our employees. You don't have the authority. The Lord? Can you command those Sarkas? I can't, and I couldn't. Please don't call me that. All I am is a member of Rhodes Island. Nothing to do with race, nor any arbitrary form of power. Then that makes things simple. If you and them have absolutely no blood affinity, you're going to team up with us here? Wreck the command tower together? What are you so on guard for? We're obviously the ones yielding here. The other gorillas still don't know what I'm up to, but I have faith you feel the same way as them. The city's people are enslaved by Tallulah and her wicked plans. I don't know why I saw that as erect, but okay. And her wicked plans. And you too want to liberate them. We want to revive hope for the infected. So let's light one more flame for this city. If you truly fight for the infected, then you're sure to agree. Now answer, Rhodes Island. And now it's going back to the past. The story is going back and forth. And I just want to know what happens in the past, bro. It's good storytelling, though. I like it. Okay, Afro. Suffer. Backstory again. It's fine. But don't be surprised if I ask you guys some, like, reference points so I can remember things that happened, because going back and forth is actually how I get confused. No one would offer the infected any help. We were no volunteer army. We had nothing like the brave walk from the age of Mikhail, the huge ears. The age of Mikhail, the huge ears. Mikhail, the huge ears is a person. The age of this person. Okay. We had no city of our own, and we hardly even had fields to hill up. The Originium grows on our skin, and the scant few weapons we hold are stark. The snow in our mouths melts into water. Our stomachs are filled with grass, seed, and bark. Yeah, I got what it meant. Mikhail being a person, though, right? Or is that the name of the age or the era? I'm confused. I just confused myself even more. The age of this person. Got it. Okay, thank you, Baka. Jesus Christ. Like an emperor era. Yeah, okay. So I did understand that right. Golden Age? Shut up. And so they sang. I learned a good few of those in short order. We were just some infected with nowhere to go. I became more and more sure. Coming to the northern tundra first was the right choice. Nothing but people with nowhere to return, nowhere to go. Wherever you went. Infected in the cities, singled out by common folk. The races of each country looking on one another with suspicion of their differences. Only out on the tundra do people become a little simpler. I want to go back south, but this time I probably wouldn't be going alone. Infected dying of frostbite and hunger on the tundra is not the same as infected dying on their illnesses on their own land. The infected should pioneer their own city. If Ursus doesn't allow it, then Ursus should be changed. Exile. Abdication. Failure to fulfill a responsibility or duty, an act of abdicating or renouncing the throne. Okay. Leaving the country, in the end, you were still a homeless vagabond. Whenever you told a piece that admit the infected, you were telling a fairy tale. Whenever you told a piece that admit the infected, you were telling a fairy tale. You guys are so stuck on that golden age thing. That's funny. If the infected wanted to regain their dignity, they needed strength, unity, and a change in the status quo. If we could gain the backing of infected gorillas, then maybe this quest of ours would have some chance of success. It was important for the infected to regain their confidence. It was crucial for us to have any sense of meaning in our lives. No doubt about it, it's here. Those patrolmen set up new sentries around the city, the abandoned city. Those black swaddled, black shelled vermin, chewing away at the crops, leaving not even a scrap for us. The city's been derelict for over 10 years now. Its core facilities were towed away. I need to keep in mind that things. This is it's on a moving plate. Like it's. And none of its inhabitants stayed behind. The buildings and city plates left might someday be pulled apart and picked clean too. So they're able to even move the core facilities based on its plates too. That's crazy. So everything is basically what's that word? Starts with an M. Modular. That's the word. Thank you, Pixelhead. So basically everything's modular. The facilities, water, power, everything is just, you can literally move it to wherever you want it to be. Am I getting this correct? They can straight up pull apart city blocks. Mobile cities are modular. That is so cool. That is so cool, man. A movable labyrinth. A lot of interconnected big cars, actually. Yeah, but the customization is what I mean. Not so much it being a big car. I understand that they're moving on a really big vehicle. Cities are built like a puzzle out of multiple smaller sections that can move on their own. Like a bunch of Legos. Yeah. Turbo Megazord. Core facilities were towed away and none of its inhabitants stayed behind. The buildings and city plates left might someday be pulled apart and picked clean too. The noble's turf was this, originally. Baroneva, knifed to death in a riot. Every possible hair of his within 100 kilometers had already been uprooted. Who did it? Sounds vicious. Royalists. The first army had plenty of them. I don't get it. Tallulah, you said a few days ago, right? The Great Rebellion was carried out by a current emperor and the old military noblemen. So why would the army help the emperor kill noblemen? The principal force driving the Great Rebellion was the age before it. The Golden Age. Because that's what you guys wanted to say. The Ursus military nobles who stood to gain everything from Ursus Epa?
Epoch.
Epic. What did that mean? A period in a period of time in history or a person's life. Typically one marked by noble events or particular characteristics. Those Ursus military nobles who stood to gain everything from Ursus' epoch of relentless outward expansion. After the new emperor ascended, it was natural they spit out every city, all the resources, and the entire population they swallowed up. At the time, most of the Ursus army was under the direct control of the military nobles, but the royalists were no slow thinkers. One fewer noble meant one less share of the spoils. Jesus Christ. How does she know all of this stuff? They kind of just dropped us in. Okay, sorry, my mind was going elsewhere. Then once they disposed of the nobles, the silver made its way back to their pockets. The risk was high, but they had the capital to make that foray. Got taught well, yeah. Yeah, they just dropped us in with this completely different Tallulah. And we're just running with it. Like, I'm curious about a lot of things here. And that's why during the Great Rebellion, past the cities, all saving their own hides, the royalists probably inflicted the biggest losses on the families with a hand in the rebellion. Slow down, Chaotic. Just read slowly. You're fine. There's no reason to speed up. You're good. You're good. So they say, if it was actually rebel armies who held the advantage in the Great Rebellion, then the royalists would have been hanged and the emperor placed under house arrest? Consent forced by the prerogative of all goddamn petrifying? Yeah, that's petrifying. Nobles littering the military. All the lordly dukes and the armies would have split Ursus up into countless smaller regimes. At least internally, they were sure things would go that way. It's what makes this chapter special, the contrast. It makes me very curious about things too. I mean, that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing that I'm curious about so many different aspects of the world, because that helps people get invested. But it also holds me back from progressing because I'm curious and I want to ask questions that'll probably be answered in the future anyway. And don't forget, back in reality, all those young officers on the rise after the Great Rebellion played out weren't siding with the new emperor. They're probably just siding with the money. I see. At the end of all of it, it was still fought for money. Yeah, correct. You have the answers for everything, don't you, Tallulah? At any point, is she lying? Like, because at the beginning of this, she was caught in she was caught in lies. So I'm curious if she's lying here. Did someone trigger something? No, it's just my mod doing mod things. It's fine. It's fine. The one who taught me all this was so arrogant. He didn't even care how much I took in. I could probably rattle that crap off without even thinking about it. He's really freaking smart. Assuming she's not lying. God knows you're plenty smart. Why come here then? You already said any place a person could live is long gone. How'd you figure anything out of all their nonsense ramblings these past few days. How'd you figure out the patrol unit would be there? Oh, she's not lying? Okay. She always speaks truth, no matter how twisted. All the places in the area were planning to move. If a catastrophe is not coming, then that only leaves one reason. It's the rotten patrolman coming to stay. If it was some army passing through, the villages wouldn't dare think of moving. It should be because the harvest season just ended. The patrol unit will carry out their routine inspections now, making sure the tax collectors haven't gone into the village yet. The nearest city is still operating in Jurazaburg? It's mainly light industry. It's only stopped over here to procure resources at most. Most cities in the vicinity don't have a landholder. Damn it. Don't have a landholder protecting them. Those riding patrolmen have flocked in from all over. They must have seen things were ripe for the picking. She's highly educated, as seen from her clothes. Good speaking skills too. Yeah, and like me, right? I'm sorry, I had to do that. I'm sorry, I had to do that. Originally, they were just a ragtag organization of rogues tracking down the infected. Now they're all old geezers on a rampage who'll stoop to any low. And let's wipe them out. Your days here will be a lot more peaceful if we do. We should. See, you saying that only makes me even more curious. And I know I'm repeating myself, right? She's highly educated, as seen from her clothes. Good speaking skills too. She's highly educated, but she's turned into a freaking monster. We don't have the capacity. Huh? So, what the hell? It all gets answered? I'm sure it does, man. I'm just repeating myself, you know, letting people know where the curiosity lies and how excited I am to hear how she becomes the Tallulah that we've known from the beginning. So what the hell are we here to do? Aegis. Aegis are attacking the sentries here. Gorillas. Right. Infected gorillas. Damn. That's man. Emperor above. It isn't easy to make contact with them. We've been piling up information for 3 whole months, and now we finally scooped an opportunity. Don't care much when you said a few days ago we were looking for another group. But if I'd known you were looking for guerrilla fighters, man. But you have an easy time linking up with the southern city infected. Is it really that hard to get in touch with these guys? If you want to survive in the city, you must be proactive about your intel and collaborators. If you want to survive out on the tundra, what you need is solid tactics and a lifestyle that keeps your spies guessing at all times. The infected have plenty of messengers, and the infected have their own methods and channels to get the signal out. Shut up, bro. The guy on the right is basically Chaotic getting a tutoring lesson from Tallulah. Baka, shut up, bro. The gorillas will only ever talk to the tundra infected. The gorillas don't want to be found. That's the thing. Neither do they want to join up with anyone. They accept the infected into their own group and train them to become fighters. That wasn't supposed to be mean. I'm just okay. That's a joke, man. That's a joke. Me saying shut up, I don't mean that verbatim. I don't mean that like literally shut up. It I don't know how else to explain that. I don't know how else to explain that. Don't take that seriously. Don't take that seriously. They accept the infected into their own group and they train them to become fighters. They're probably not exactly like I'm hoping. But the guerrillas are still undoubtedly going strong with no signs of slowing down. At the very least, there have been 2 small guerrilla bands who exchange resources with infected settlements 10 kilometers out. Even if the local infected won't talk, it wouldn't have been the army who left those fire pits outside of their villages. Okay, here's what they're going to do. Destroy this freshly built sentry outpost and make sure the patrolmen go down with it. Everyone sit tight here. Be on alert. Patrolmen could be fleeing throughout these parts. I just started understanding why we're protecting people in the game missions. I'm so slow, man. Tallulah's carrying a group of people with her. But we have to protect those people, and they integrated a mechanic in the game. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. It's a long way out from Shirazburg, and the sentries are barely set up. They won't hold out. 10 years later, boop. Lore accurate, yeah. I'm a moron, man. I just put it together. They'll retreat. As long as they haven't been annihilated by the guerrillas, that is. Hide yourselves. If we run into 2 or 3 patrol unit bands at once, we won't be able to take them. Tallulah, are you going alone? Let me. If we want to make contact with the guerrillas, we'll need to show them we're not hostile. If we end up in Skirmishburg, or wait, this is a different one. Skirmishing. If we end up skirmishing, we could just easily escape. Are you treating us like cowards? I never met people braver than you. And that's why, to your fellow infected compatriots, you are crucial. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go take some medicine. Give me a second. No, Mucinex, bro. Medicine. Nothing too serious. I've never met people braver than you. And that's why, to your fellow infected compatriots, you are crucial. If they want to be alive down the line, that's all the more reason they need you. Which is the better choice? You live, or we sacrifice more for my sake? It should be plenty obvious. You're still looking down on us. I put a great deal of thought into this decision, and everyone will be better off, by the way. So don't run your mouth. You're just pissed now. Like we're not all burning inside. If you think we don't understand you, newsflash. It feels like you don't... Oh. So they definitely want to fight. I was under the impression... Okay. A decision means nothing to us. We came back with you all the way from the northwest. It wasn't for any decision. You fight well, Let us all eat. You taught us a hell of a lot more than we knew before. I don't understand you well, but as far as I'm concerned, you're different from the city dwellers, and even the infected in the mines. If you don't want us to die, Tallulah, look at us. If you don't want us to die, right? You just don't want us to die, right? Tallulah, look at us. Think we're scared? We're no cowards. Bet it never crossed your mind. Compared to the drifting endlessly, we're a hell of a lot more prepared to die with you. Oh man, she got some... It's crazy how this is just the birth of reunion, man. This is crazy. And I'm also curious on how many people from here made it. Okay, drifting off again. What if I told you I saw this coming long ago, and I just hoped you wouldn't do it? You wouldn't do it this way. Why? Because I won't die. It's okay. Let me go. Less casualties this way too. Besides, I'm the deathless. In the words of a repulsive monster. Wait, Tallulah, like hell we'll let anyone look down on us. We don't want them to think we're begging for them. Just let us come with you. No. Only executioners rank people by murder. Wait. Only executioners rank people by the murder in them. You've already won respect for the fact that you stepped forward. If anyone looks down on you, that's the one who truly deserves to be scorned. Fine. Wait, Tallulah, you're seriously going with just a single sword? A list of names and a book of frequency numbers too. Remember, my friends, these are far more important than my sword. Tallulah regretted it a little. She didn't run into the stomach-dropping terror that was the gorillas. She didn't catch a sight of their iconic aegis. She never so much as glimpsed a single worn-out Ursus armament, nor any of the fabled towering Sarkas who walked the gorillas even. For better or for worse, she encountered the Yeti squad, and it was cold. She lit a fire and jumped into the last of the patrol unit's watchtowers, out of the startled, certain gaze of white-wrapped group of Yetis. This can't be the same group of Yetis, right? Because what's her name was too young. It is the same one? Okay. Careful the list doesn't burn. It's so cold though. Too cold, she thought. Need to warm this place up a little. This flashback is not as far as back as you think. Okay. Oh, fucking Jesus. Why does it do this to me, bro? We're gonna have to protect people along with these pulsing... Perhaps you don't know me yet, but I'd like to make a request. You'd just please not regard me as an enemy right now. Would that be okay? I'll repay in kind, I guarantee. I wouldn't even dare to send a single spark your way. If that's still not enough for you? I can stand the frontmost line. I'll be a vanguard. I won't guard my back. There's in some race to piss me off, stranger. The Yeti squad doesn't like fighting dirty. In this battlefield, the patrol unit is our only enemies. As for you and your questions, we can talk after. That I may fight alongside the Yetis is a great honor to me. Our ice crystals won't interfere with you. Okay. That doesn't mean an arrow or two of yours won't Anyone guaranteed far surpasses 1,000 honeyed words, Miss Yeti. I don't know how much you can actually help us. Are we sure?
戦術支援システム
Okay,
オンラ
okay.
インおバカさんたち僕が相手だよ
I assumed. And assumptions didn't work out.
I won't sleep on the job
There's no way. I thought Tallulah had that shit. Okay.
撤退ルートの確保とオペの準備を。
それじゃあ出発しようか。みんな、僕のルートに沿って行動してね。
I have to have someone out there. Jeez, man. Okay.
I'm listening. Why can't everyone try to get along? There you are. There you are.
マスター、私に続け。やるぞ。
There you are.
I hate this mission already.
ビクトリアのバグパイプ、波状棒と共に参る。
There you are.
やるのか。お前はもう戻れないんだよ。
I hate this mission already.
勝利と敗北。それは
Okay, I'm gonna prepare a whole squad just for that bottom lane. Because I don't want to have to keep on doing this over. This actually should be more than sufficient. This is fine.
I won't sleep on the job.
ヘッドセットのチェックは済んだ。相手のターゲットは誰かな。
There you are. Take aim.
信号は、いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
They came rushing way too quickly, bro. That's not gonna work.
勝利と敗北。それは無限に連なる円環の一部に過ぎ。
UD's been when did UD start playing Azure Lane? Today's a sponsored stream for him. He's playing because Yostar reached out to him. So I think he just started today. If not, he just started today. He started before he started his first stream. Okay. I'm gonna do it this way.
マップと敵座標の DMA 設定を適用しています。少々お待ちください。I'm listening.
総員3回。
No, I can use this to my
主の
advantage.
名を掲げこの旗の下へ集え。こんなセリフ
There you are.
I really hate that I can't.
There you are.
Very well.
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
There you are.
進め。
Come on. Come on. Thank you.
やるのか。こぶでもがいてる。
What are you planning? Thy please falleth upon death.
Thank you. Okay.
こっそりどこかに行っちゃうかもね。
大気中物資を警護にするは規律。
ターゲットロックイン。
信号はこれで分かったでしょ。
There you are.
早くしろ。お前はもう戻れないんだよ。
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
指定の座標に到着。
3つ数える間に
Thank you, W.
このチャンスをあげる。任せろ。
Wait, what? Okay. Wait. What? How can I salvage this? Get rid of you.
早くしろ。
Art thou mine worthy enemy, or art thou not but a jest?
誰もサプライズ付きだから好きに選んでね。There's no escape. Here I am.
状況は僕にを果たせ。
Boom. Finally. Oh my god. I'm glad I freaking just stopped and just breathed for a second before I started panicking. Because that was definitely a panic that was about to happen. Oh, that was great. That was great. For someone who doesn't, surely doesn't care about the meta, Chaotik surely uses, Enjoy uses SA a lot. Not because he's meta, because he's cool. And he's helpful. Like, he definitely accomplishes the goal. Like, I don't look at who's good and who's bad. I look at what character I think is useful in the situation. And judge them based off of that. I still don't know who the meta units are. I still don't know who the meta units are. Then roll for Dorothy then? That's already planned. That's the one with the rat girl, right? Yeah, that's already planned. For more reasons than one, though. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I'm proud of myself for not panicking. It was what's left to the deep. It was what left the deepest impression on her current self. Huh? It was what left the deepest impression on her current self. What, working with the Yetis? It was the day her noble life came to an end. Okay, so I was like, what happened? Okay. Got it. You're back. I thought you weren't fond of that sword. Why carry it on your person? Just may as well. Oh? The smell of mud stuck to your clothes. No smell of blood, though, nor anything singed. Your maidservant mentioned you were in a rush to meet me, so much so you did not bathe nor change. Let me hazard a guess. You haven't done anything. Did you find a better way, Tallulah, of dealing with this thorn in your side? You found a better way. And thus did not do as I told you to. Is that it? Is this some... Oh. You didn't just want me to eliminate Major Antonio. You tried to trick me into killing a child. Okay, before anyone starts, I'm just gonna say Kashji for now. But if that's wrong, someone correct me. Kashji, a child, Antonio was taking his son on a trip, and you had me frame him so that the Kashji. Okay, cool. Indemir would beat him to death on his way to the next city over. His son would have had no chance of escaping. Antonio makes an art of covering himself. He should have easily been able to tell that young boy was not his son. I taught you this. In times when we have greater goals, we cannot avoid making sacrifices in our morality and resources. Given you've let Antonio go, the next time he sacrifices may well be in the residence of some Victorian secret service official. These horrid felines would then sure make a fine point of our 4 neighboring cities, shipping routes for the whole year. Take it as a pretense to identify our trading partners, investigate our resources, draw an outline of our import and export itineraries? Is that the word? Yeah, that's itineraries. Okay. I've never seen it written out before. And produce a clear grasp of our defense arrangements. I've already destroyed the files. Wonderful. Very well done. You're quite capable, aren't you? But Tallulah, how do you intend to certify at all assert that Antonio had never seen in those records before? How do you intend to certify to all that assert that Antonio had never seen in those records before? Basically, how do you intend to verify that he had never seen any details within those records? Of course they're going to talk like this. They're freaking nobles. If he did not know their contents, why take them with him? How would you prove that he'd betray your dukedom? Your dukedom. Betray Ursus? Why didn't you go to question him or seize him? Why go straight to eliminating him? I do not need to give proof. Questioning him would grant him the opportunity to dispute his charges and escape punishment. Conduct cannot be pardoned. If he may have possibly done so, then, as far as I'm concerned, as Ursus is concerned, as the laws and decrees are concerned, that is sufficient. He cannot. He is not allowed to have possibly done so. Antonio has already been dealt with. After you destroyed the files, my scales cleaned up the remainder for you. I knew it. I just knew it. You wouldn't let him go. I've only been training you ceaselessly so that you may step by step become ever better. Now you see that you've once again failed my expectations. You did not work as well as you did last time, Tallulah. Your performance at the Shuvada conference was outstanding, Tallulah, and you ought to admit too that you revel in how it feels. But it So basically he's trying to train her to become some sort of assassin or something. And she's starting to revolt against him a little bit. More than that, you'll see. Oh, his successor. Yeah, that was just me thinking out loud, chat. But it's fine. That I don't think that's too much of a spoiler. We're about to read that anyway. But yeah, kind of hold off just a little bit. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that out loud. How it feels to stand on Peerless Summit. Don't ridicule me. Everything about you strokes the anger in me to a roar. Then you must surely revel even more in the feeling of perfection. I'm very clear on your misgivings, and I understand how you think too. That is why Gales let that boy acting as his son run free. Thank you, Jairus, for becoming a Legion supporter, my guy. I appreciate you. Definitely didn't expect anyone to become a supporter today, but thank you. The Scales let that boy acting as his son run free. How about that, Tallulah? That wasn't something out of reach of your lone capability, is it? The boy in question was his son. Was his son. It makes no difference if he wasn't. When that boy comes of age, he'll find you. He'll take revenge for his father. Then perhaps you should prepare. Prepare for some far-flung movement. Take revenge for your own father. Tallulah, the one who killed him, is still alive and well after all. I've given you this answer before. You must be sufficiently trained to the point you are capable of personally avenging him. And you currently are not yet so. You can shut up now, Kashi. Whatever. Cash cow. Accepting that, Tallulah. Accepting your own personal wants, I do have ever higher hopes that you will become an outstanding individual. An executioner? The lead gendarmerie? Gendarmar. I've looked this word up so many times, and every single time I forget how to say it. Gendarmerie. 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 Gendarmerie.
Gendarmerie.
I was wrong. Gendarmerie. Holy shit, I'm ass.
Gendarmerie.
Gendarmerie. Gendarmerie. Journey with me as we learn words, chat. Or as I learn words that you guys probably already know. Fucking Christ. A noble officer, a conspirator, a killing machine of a caster. When you say an outstanding individual, is that what you mean? Tallulah, Tallulah. No. I long for an heir. I never imagined you say something so sickening outright. But well, I'm sorry, Duke. Your hopes are all fruitless. I can see you've gotten fired up. Tell me then, Tallulah. Tell me something. What is it that you've done that has you so pleased with yourself? Half a year ago, I got a small splinter of originium ore. And can you guess what I did with it? I embedded it in my own arm. With wonderful results. I'm infected already. I'm an infected now, Duke Keshe. My life is wound short. In your schemes, your plans, your investments, all for naught. You have no way to use me ever again. Everything I am was by your design, wasn't it? And now is no longer. Truly an unforeseen method. Does it taste good? Flavor of your conspiracy bled dry? Kashi. I keep saying his name differently. I'm already become what Ursus and the world at large most revere. We most despicable infected across the cities, the tundras, the barrens, we most depraved lowly infected. And if your sister saw you like this, would she be happy? Don't you? What is it that made you scheme, rebel against me so, my daughter? You deceived me, lied to me. You said Wei Yin Wu masterminded the murder of my father. You never told me they confronted you together, drove you out of Lungmen. Never told me what role you played in my father's death. Even if Wei Yin Wu killed him, even if he is guilty, even if he deserves to die for it, you can't escape blame either. On the surface, you treat your subjects well, help with settling the villages around the city, give the infected stable residence. But in actuality, you have the infected and your residents living entirely different lives. You let the inhabitants feed their own egos on the infected. You've taken the city plundering in its own residents and embellished it into a duty, to the point that they push around the infected and the nomadic non-dwellers to bring themselves comfort. Is it your dukedom then? Is this your dukedom then? Is this your city and your rule? Use inequity, or inequality, damn, inequity? Where the fuck did that come from? Inequality to mold a facade, and a facade to expand your influence. I cannot endure this any longer. Even if I didn't fault your hypocritical means and twisted tricks, your pathological lies and false benevolence, already you had me at wit's end. I've taught you this before, Tallulah. I've taught you. In this period of excessive calm, they cannot accept mutual, equal treatment. Not unless we draw this period of mediocrity to an end. You and I may accept their anatomy. I can't say the word, I need help. Autonomy? Autonomy, I said that. Okay. You and I may accept their autonomy, just as Colombians and wow, how did that trigger Siri? Just as Colombians and Syracusans? Syracusans is it? Hold on, I need help with this. Where is this place and what people are they? Like, how come I've never heard of this group? Have they? I'm pretty sure they mentioned it before, but I don't remember. Mafia Italy, the Italians, Texas altar event. Oh, okay. Thank you. That actually fits really perfectly. Oh wow, that okay. But what of themselves? They will elect their next consul, their next lord, because they do not esteem others. They only feel authority and violence. That medicine's already hitting me. Not only that, they don't allow anyone braver than themselves, smarter than themselves, kinder, more merciful, not unless you are their duke or their emperor. You sympathize with them. You sympathize with my subjects. Sympathize with such residents whose backs are forced against the wall by tax collectors and bureaucrats. Woo! Okay. That is wonderful. Moreover, even you continue to force yourself to spit vile slurs that humiliate the infected, so I do vaguely recall. You constantly made revisions to my policies in ever greater attempts to protect them. So much that you He didn't even fear arousing the citizens' wrath. I've spent a great deal of time ironing their moods out, Tallulah. I'm not sympathizing with them. You certainly do love them. Why, I'm very gratified, Tallulah, that you did truly care for them. You've come to resemble me more and more, my daughter. Who the hell gave you the right to keep saying this crap? But your superficial actions will not and cannot succeed. But what makes you think you know what I'm going to do? You don't have the power. No matter should all people in some desire to reach single good outcome, those people as ever still may fail. Tallulah, Tallulah. It is because that golden outcome of theirs, that their daydreams are fundamentally distinct. You have no ability to make differing people endorse some identical action. Their disputes will clash and devolve, and that cannot be avoided. How can a sarcasm face? We're losing him? No, we're not. You're not losing me. It's just my eyes are starting to water. This happens every single time. The medicine kicks in. It's gonna come and go. It's fine. How can a soul from Casimiris face a soul from Mursis? How can a sturdy yet toilsome bear face an arrogant yet impotent hippogriff? What the fuck does that mean? They're definitely talking in some freaking language that sounds like English but ain't English. It's an animal. It's not a real animal from the looks of it. Oh, okay. The medicine he has is prescription. It's not prescription, dude. It was freaking Mucinex. I'm just curious on. Okay, I'm gonna get the answer soon anyway. I need to stop this. You think to let them know how to act. What arrogant notion, my daughter. You wish to take this appearance and this rank of yours and appeal to them to do something. Of course, this I know. You certainly could do so. Tallulah, in time, you will rule those destined to follow you. Yeah. You have inherited the black snake's knowledge. The red dragon's blood flows through you. The red dragon's blood flows through you. You walk the bear's land. You thumb through the Hippogriff's history. No person should be born to be ruled by another. But they crave your rule. For all their lives, they've been awaiting someone like you to rule over them. Ursus may well tremble for you, my daughter. Those who rule others will inevitably be ruled themselves by the stronger cachet. Bro, I don't like this. This gives me a really weird feeling. Now that's the concept that's close to me. Let me give you your final lesson then. Tallulah, we'll come to transcend this sort of transient worldly rule. The last emperor is dead, yet his shadow is still cast upon the lands of our. His will, his force of mind, has already passed beyond that era. He inherited the true emperor of Ursus. Sustained Ursus, flourishing lands. Let the people of Ursus live. Should we lose the sun, Luxuriant branches and stems that Ursus grows will at once wither away. And all that will remain across this world is inferior creatures, ever more prudent, sucking the nutrients from each other. These people you have seen, they take pleasure in savagery, widespread slaughter, masochism, and are at once fearful and selfish. You dream of education ideology to draw them in, enlighten them, but you don't know what they bear in this, not the slightest interest in what you have to say. Tallulah, you deserve to know this. Masochism. Since the tendency to derive pleasure, especially sexual gratification, from one's own pain and humiliation. Masochist. Oh, okay. Got it. Never mind. I didn't put the two words together. I don't like this guy. When did we kill him? They have survived across this world of ours for countless years and have become accustomed to a certain deep-rooted way of life. You are merely but a stranger crashing in on it. So-called rulers, so-called nobles, so-called armies, merely the people of strength, the people lapped in luxury, the people who withstood training. No one likes him? Oh, okay, cool. We're all on the same page. Domains can shift. Armies can rebuild. Rules can fall to ruin. No one can endure except for the voluntary will of Ursus's people follows. They will never be ruled. They only press forth forever. The small charity you make is exchanged for obedience, for unrealistic expectations. He's an ass. And how the hell would you know what they're meant to be? It was Ursus who ravaged them to this point. I'm very clear about it. I am all too clear about it. And this is why you think they will go with you. For their bread, their potatoes, their clean water and bonfires. Is this how you would promise them? They will, and then once they starve, the first thought would be to make a meal of your corpse. If you carry such unrealistic fantasies of them, you will hate them. You will surely hate them. Ashi, I'm not you. I am nothing whatsoever like you. Yet you are already the same as me. You have simply not been roused from your daydreams yet. I'm starting to understand. In truth, you can and may leverage all you have at hand. If you have some gold, then go. Use terror to destroy terror. Use life to rule life. Use sacrifice to guide sacrifice. Use ignorance to breed ignorance. Use suffering to manufacture suffering. Understand what? This is pretty much a precursor to something happening to Tallulah and her ideals changing. This is the precursor right here. This conversation. Next, something is going to happen. I don't see her just changing from this conversation alone, but it's going to be some action that takes place. Yeah. You have learned all of these methods. They're already your arms. All that's left is to learn and make use of them, to get used to them. Until your beloved people understand, in the true sense of the word, their country and the significance of their existence. I can't even tell what you're spouting all this hell-written doctrine for, if anything. All this is fact. All this you will confront. How about this, my daughter? You don't trust me, so I wish to make a wager with you. In these many years, the Originium arts that I've cultivated in you have long since budded. Their time to fruit is already now. What did... I hate this guy so much. I hate this guy so much, bro. In your life to come, you only need to raise doubt of all you persist in. You need only raise the slightest hatred of the ones you proclaim your compatriots. All those you think ought to be free, and you will immediately settle this wager between us. It is whether in that moment you will walk the path I taught you. Perhaps in these coming years, you'll be fortunate enough to avoid these conditions yet. You may, with sheer luck, be living within a fairy tale land. Perhaps the people before you will chance to have secret sorrows. They can be understood, explained. Oh, they were forced into helplessness. I can wait. This country can wait. Be it 3 years, 5 years, a decade, a century, you will only arrive at the same answer, though you will not live an infected's life for long. I know that day will come. The Empire of Ursus finds itself in a period of repeated ailment. Crops will not grow on the soil of the barrens. Soil in the shadow can only bear forth flowers of corruption. You may be betrayed by those you adored. You may witness, there it is right there. You may be betrayed by those you adored. That's the hint. You may witness the moments in which your friends die for you. You may realize the expectations you held for the future have lost all meaning. All these things, all these things. But all that you do in other people's eyes still cannot make up for the pressure you bring about with your appearance and your status. You will realize it can all be sacrificed. You will realize that they all love themselves more than their neighbors. You will come to know that your proud struggle symbolizes nothing at all. You will come to see these great lands you threw yourself to do. These great lands you threw yourself to do not want you. You will see your thoughts, your actions become non-existent. You will see them burn all you revered, your life, your dignity, your philosophy, void of all significance. Because these people who suppose to call noble are but ambling corpses. All I have encountered, you will encounter too. You want me to surrender? No. I truly... See, and I hear his voice. That's what makes this even worse. I literally hear his voice in my head. No. I truly am using these Originium arts. This is no deception nor a threat. Oh, that said, my arts are utterly feeble. All I have taught you constitutes the foundation of these arts. I hear it in my head and it fucking sucks. It's making me hate him even fucking more, bro. Like, just hearing his voice, bro. These arts, in the moment you reject me, will carry no impact whatsoever. But should you recognize me, should you have understood me, should you realize just the sort of world you're standing in? Tick tock, chime, chime. Hate this fucking guy. You will become me. Curses' future will from then on be in your hands. What are you talking about? What do you mean by all this? Two shadows. Oh my god, I hate this guy so much. I hate this guy so much. Is that not the real Tallulah that's acting today? Oh my gosh, man. Conscious manipulation, thought suggestion. Have you gone insane? It was you who taught me to withstand these arts. It was you that taught me to break free from the psyche's. Stop. Why would I use such... My own arts only... Oh, damn, this story's so fucking good, bro. This story's so good. My arts only expedited a course of events. Expedited your recognition of this great world of ours. You're questioning yourself, doubting yourself, loathing yourself, and seeing clearly anew your own corpse. Fans, these arts, all this still would have happened. They were just to get you there a little faster. Everyone in the city, living a make-believe normal life, has learned to hypnotize themselves. They're skilled in escaping from these facts, taming themselves with rules and morals, using a lowly shell of the loser to hide just how easily harmed they are by the cruel reality. I hate this guy, bro, but I have supplied you a set of armor, a set of arms, and an ego. These can save you your self-doubts and self-harm in the course of it all. Save your distress, your struggle, and serve your time. You will stand up ever faster than you were kicked down by reality, and you will be reborn. You needn't spend too much of your life denying your own self. All I have taught you will once again bear anew within your mind, and you will, as if spinning... I hate this guy. Spinning silk from a cocoon, weaving anew the knowledge. You will rid yourself from your superstitions, and in your well-rounded garden of wisdom, find a path winding yet with certain end. Tallulah, yours' destiny breathes as one with you. The black snake will walk with you. This immortal will shall never die. Are you cursing me? Are you trying to use yourself to mold me? No, Tallulah, this is not a curse. This is a blessing. I bless you, my daughter. This moment you wake from your unrealistic fancy of human nature, and you'll be conscious of why we struggle so for this land's most beautiful future. Yan language, just shut it. You're full of such utter shit. I never taught you such I've never taught you such inflammatory Yan vernacular. But it may serve you to learn some. That's a role you'll be playing soon, after all. Obviously, you didn't let me talk like this in public. I maintained my so-called image. It was to cover you. I calculate so as to make you think think of others. But you denounced my proposals, profaned my language, remembered all that I've taught you. And now you want to flee Tallulah. But I'm not worried, because in the end, you will come back to this path. The space between people is filled with hatred, and by that hatred, they are ruled. Love births hate. Decision births hate. Admiration births hate. Hatred is the inevitable outcome of this intoxication. In a situation? Interaction. Interaction. What the fuck? Interaction. What the hell? I saw intercation. That A was not there. I promise. It was not there. It takes as little as two people to facilitate a sort of rule. Unless they are like me and love all people equally. Will you hate me, Tallulah? For what I've done, this world will do to you. That is all. What you do has nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. I'll have no part of it. None. Ah, good. Truly splendid. To not inherit the name, to not harness the authority, to not exploit the position. Wonderful, my child. You have great resolve. Go and establish your cause by your own hand. If you don't wish to inherit my domain, my political resources, my wealth, and my power, then by all means, you may seize them from yourself. That you could do so, but still fulfill my greatest dreams. No one told you could define my aspirations. No, of course. His voice, man. Just ringing in my head right now. Of course, I wouldn't dream of doing so. But no Kashki would be willing to accept such a present. Like present day, I guess. To our diligent, prideful selves, it would be an insult. I have already taught you everything I can. As for all your goals from here on, they'll be your own. My daughter, you're truly outstanding. Break off from all you've known without a second thought in exchange for a new novel path. The infected will open up a very different sort of territory for you. Your actions upon this land we call Ursus will be unprecedented. She unsheaths her sword. Only come face to face with you today for one thing. I didn't think I'd be forced to sit through your wicked, venomous sermon. I've been waiting for this day. I often wondered if Wei Yinwu missed the chance to kill me. Instead, send me one of his hands to do it, so it was you. It was always going to be you. Be an executioner for one. She's not gonna kill him. And in place of him who you bear hatred, to kill who he hates. But what a beautiful outcome. Your slaughter testifies to my point of view. I shall gladly give up resistance and die by your hand, my daughter. This action will form your bridge towards truth and allow my death to forge your foundations. I'm not your daughter. I'm not. I'm killing you to put a stop to your evil once and for all. And then to Tallulah, you will do evil. I've heard enough. And then you'll do good. And then you'll recognize all the good I did. This sword. I never had the housekeeper confiscated. I'm not fond of this sword. You use arts much more than you use swords. But you were still allowed to carry it. It will remind you where you come from. A great roar. And it will witness our path, yours and mine. You hate me, Tallulah? I won't be taken in, you rotting putrid snake. You're a villain beyond all else. Your life ends here. She actually did it! But now it only makes sense what I was saying earlier. Two shadows. I don't think that's Tallulah that's doing all the things that's happening in current day. I think it's him. Oh man. Like she's basically a vessel for him. Only the lobe of my lung. Your strike was not accurate. I won't hate you, Ashley. I may hate your endless, long-winded, ranted. I'm so confused. I'm so like. Okay. And thus she sealed her fate. Pity the slayer. Wow. I may hate your endless, long-winded, rancid sophistry. But you yourself haven't earned my hate. I pity you. Your death only testifies to your loneliness, your vain attempt to turn yourself into a mirage. I'll let you know the sheer absurdity of all you have spewed. That's not the word. I'm exposed.
Espouse.
Espouse. Adopt or support. I'll let you know all the sheer absurdity that you espoused. Not only you'd be able to know now. Wonderful. With my death, Wei may feel a weight off him too. I look forward to when you bear your regret, your hate. Remember this. Lulu, remember this. Your end is in me. Lulu very carefully pulls out the sword from the Duke's chest. Her mind is somewhere far, far away. Leaves the towering castle, leaves the city, outruns her pursuers. Seeds already planted, waiting only to sprout. And so you came all the way to where we were. All that was years ago now. Oh fuck, this story is so good. After that, Kashi died. Did anything happen in the city? Did you run into any trouble? If anything else happened, I probably would never have reached your village. The city, after I left, I heard Kashi's domain and wealth were quickly carved up from amongst the Fourth Army. As far as I go, nobody cares. Care about some chuckle city girl. Not when she's made herself scarce. I did wander too far though. Only came to my senses once I was already at the old couple's place. Trust me, back then my brain was a picture of a mess. I could barely even remember what I encountered along the way. Ma'am said the day you came, you were bloody, tip to tail. It was half a miracle she could still wash those clothes clean. You ever wonder? Maybe if our village would secretly kill you? Wait, where's this coming from? I'm just guessing. Must have thought it. You wouldn't do that. Your harvests were good. You'd put out the evening dance as bonfire. It just fenced in burden beasts. Burden beasts? And decorations hung outside the walls. Your lives may have been tough, but you enjoyed how you lived. You wouldn't have killed me. After that, not even the dance would feel right anymore. Who kills someone and stays calm as a lake? Only vicious monsters would. And they're not common at all. Don't you think you're too optimistic about people? I've seen too many bad things. In so many cases, they were done by those without another choice. If they had the chance to make, I know that the vast majority of people across the whole wide world would choose to be good people. And nothing like that, Cassidy said. He said that all people were disgraceful, that you'd hate them, and they're evil in the... Okay, so this is... Okay, so that was a flashback. And Tallulah was explaining it to Alina. So obviously, the thing that changes who she is has not happened yet. A flashback and a flashback. Yeah. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm still on pace because this whole flashback thing is confusing. He said that all people were disgraceful and you'd hate them and they're evil in the end. All because you're so kind-hearted. What a horrible curse to want to make. It's about as poisonous as worlds can get. And that's why I'll never hate anyone. Everything they do has a reason behind it. You want me to watch over you? Maybe that wouldn't be so bad. But what about after I'm gone? Is that a death flag? You'd have to figure things out on your own then. It's bad luck to be so ominous, you know. We always have to confront it. Us little infected sooner or later have to make our exits. Taking the little time we have left and doing something that makes the fact we live worthwhile. There's nothing bad about that. I feel the same way. I think the same way. Man, I wanted to stop here, but I don't know if I can, bro. This is too fucking good. It might not be easy. Alina, it might not be easy. But I still believe the infected should reunite as one. We should find where we belong in Inersis. Possible. This world should in turn examine its own deeds. After that, not just the infected, whether Ursus, Victoria, Athenian, regardless of the country, regardless of race, regardless of your background, will steer away all these things that divide us. You already got spoiled once. We failed to protect you. We ain't letting that happen again. What, with the Amiya thing? That's not your fault, guys. It happened off stream. We should all have lives where we deserve to be equally loved. If someone stands in the way of that life, then we'll take back what's rightfully ours. If you want to do it, give it a trial run first. You'd probably be wiped out to the last. Oh my gosh, man, this story is so... It's confusing, but when you understand bits and pieces of what's going on and piece them together, it's just like a eureka moment, bro. It's so good. Wow. Okay. What is your first step to challenge Ursus anyway? No matter what we do, it's all a challenge to Ursus. But when we give some, we gain some. Despite the fact the return isn't certain to be for us. I can call to mind things as wicked as you could. But my impression is that things in this world might not be as good as you often suppose. You mean, Tallulah, you only give so that you can gain? Alina, no, that's not right. What you're asking is I know, but you need to think that way. I won't. I definitely won't. I believe we're all done. I believe all we've done will bear good fruit. And the reason is simple to match. Because they deserve that result. Because the creatures of this world deserve that fruit. Okay, let's go. Are you going to join with the gorillas? I need them to approve of me first. It'll be difficult. It'll take more than difficulty to slow me down. Oh, read my last dono. Yeah, I noticed that, but I just wasn't sure where in the timeline this was, because it when you do flashback upon flashback upon flashback, it's like, okay, where am I in this timeline? Is this still before the thing happened? Is this after the thing happened? Is she already changed but we just haven't seen it yet? Like, what's happening here? And I'm like piecing things together slowly when they start to make sense. But this approach is good for the way that they're telling this story. Because if they weren't telling the story this way, it wouldn't have as much value. Going back and forth like that, from present time, seeing how Tallulah has already changed, to going back to seeing her a bit more on the innocent side. Not innocent, but happier, willing to help. And then going to what caused the change. It's a lot of depth to the story, and it's, like I said, while it's confusing, I think it's a very good way of telling this particular story. Yeah. Would help if she had the outfit changed on the timeline? No, there's significance in that too. Because remember, when we first started playing this chapter, she kept lying about where she got the outfit from, and it's just a really good. I like how they're telling it, bro. It's really good that they're keeping so many different layers to the story and making sure you understand why these things exist. This is really fucking good. Frost Nova, here's the person who helped us back there. Keep your bolts knocked. You're just like the rumors say. So cold, you Yetis. Cold enough to outstrip this awful winter weather. That smile on her face, bro. It's very well done. People just get put off because it's so much reading. I'm not gonna lie, it does off-put me too, but the whole reason I do this, these reading sessions, right, is because it helps me become a better reader. Before these long sessions of streaming Honkai and Arknights and PGR and shit like that, I never had a reason to read out loud, and now I'm realizing how bad I am at it, and it makes me want to keep doing it even more. So if it wasn't for this, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have made it this far. Just like I told you, this is a day one account, but I quit because of all the freaking reading. So yeah, it's good that we found a reason to keep going, and the story's actually worth it. This is so much better than the freaking Harry Potter book, I'll tell you that much. That shit's fucking boring. I thought it was the chibi. The chibi was first glance. The chibi is just something that I actually hate. Like I don't like chibis, but that's not enough for me to quit a game. Like I just don't like it. Let's go Harry Potter slander. Now the reason I said that is because that was how back in the day, the way that, and I'll continue reading after this because I know this is just useless information now. The reason I started reading in my head more so than reading out loud is because of how big that Harry Potter book was. And that was how I practiced my reading skills. But I always did it in my head because I hated reading all that out loud. So that's why I'm shit at reading. But here we are because of all of that. So yeah. Pray for Arknights anime season 4. Well, the Arknights anime has very good ratings. It is at this current moment, and this is where is Arknights? At this current moment, it is a 4.8 out of 5 with 3,700 people have voted. There's a 91% 5-star rating, and the next largest amount is 4-star with 4%. So what's the view count? The score means nothing if it's 10 people. I just said it. It's 3,700 people have voted. Yeah. And even the ratings here are good. So I see them going as far as they possibly can with this, and because it's in-house, they don't have to worry about the they don't have to worry about a channel. For example, if Crunchyroll decided to cancel the entire thing, right? They can just say, okay, we'll just put it on a freaking YouTube channel. We're making it in-house. What does this matter? Okay, I'm gonna continue now. Are you their commander? Infected? Yes. You need to explain then. Why are you wearing Ursus military officer's uniform? Okay, so she knows. I've come up with a lot of lies for that. Any preference? Fire. Wait. Don't do humor, do you? Are you the Yeti squad's leader? Why haven't you fired? You really did just help us now, sister. Promise. It's true, Yetis. I came here to seek assistance as well as to assist you. Assist us? Let's shake on it, Captain Yeti. I'm conveying sincerity. I always hope to go the equal and dignified route. I hope we can both have ourselves a dignified, tranquil level dialogue. No. Try it. I think I've pegged who you are. Those Iridium crystals they're carrying have your arts, don't they? I'm able to melt your ice. Would you be willing to hear me out for a bit? Dream on, you couldn't. Let's try it.
Monster. 必要な組織サンプルの採取を開始しろ。
Why is this so freaking good? Why can't you just have an average ass story so I can sleep? This story's too damn good. What does all that mean? Rhodes Island, we invite you to fight with us. Fuck, now it makes sense. Didn't you just say you just awoke? Yeah, after literally staying up all night and editing a video, I would love to have a good night's sleep. But I won't be able to sleep like this. I'll be thinking about this shit. But this makes fucking sense now, dude. I only speak for your scene. You also ask in your scene a language, right? I'm guessing that's the language. What clicked in your mind? No, it's just... Now it's just... Okay, so... Now we know that something... At least you guys haven't made it obvious yet, but... With me reading, and I thank Baka and Komi for this, me going back and reading the aspects of the Dark Knight Memoir, I think that's the name of it, and seeing before I even finished it, it was just the last 2 parts, but seeing that she had 2 shadows, that was the biggest hint for me that something was going on with Tallulah that I didn't understand. And reading through this, now I'm starting to think, and guys, don't tell me the answer. Now I'm starting to think that we're not fighting Tallulah. Tallulah's not the person that's doing all of this. It's almost like there's she's being used as a vessel for Kashyyyk. So yeah, no confirming, no denying, just my thoughts on this. And even if I'm wrong, it's fucking interesting because you don't just change like that out of nowhere and become from this person with so much. She just wanted to help people, bro. Like, it's... Alright, I skipped 2 things. No, I skipped 1 thing. I only speak your scene. You also asked me in your scene. So, you should have understood. You know, these Chernobog industrial machines, much better than us, yes? You must have had a lot more training in such things than we have. We're better fighters. Well, Tallulah's backstory spans like 5 to 10 years. A lot can happen. Yeah. If you want into the tower, you must have a plan to shut down this thing too. You can't let it close the way. We need to split our guerrilla forces, sending at least 3/4 of our men to protect the infected around the city, or they're doomed. Reunion under Tallulah is out of control. We've seen enough revenge killings in Chernobog. Oh, and she even started reunion with these honorable reasons for this thing existing. But after it had been created, that's when the change happened. Oh my god, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Fuck, man, there's so many layers to this story. We've seen enough revenge killings in Chernobog. Even with just a 1/4 of our full strength, we have what it takes to beat Tallulah's stupid guard, but we could use some help right now. We'd be able to better capitalize on our victories if we had it. Our Originium altars are down. Devils are handy in a fight. But they got nothing on a captain's legendary strength. We need more firepower. Who calls the shots for you? Is it the Caudus or the feline? Isn't a Caudus a feline? What? Yeah. So it's a feline. Goddess is a rabbit. Oh no, a rabbit. Never mind. Feline cat. Got it. Never mind. Feline is cat, and Goddess is bunny or rabbit. Never mind. I got it. Why are you guys being so sus, bro? You're... I hate you guys. We're plenty strong. You could handle it. Community memes die hard? Oh god. You have to ask Amiya. I'm just an operator. Goddess, what do you say? Sir, what matters is if your reunion is still dedicated to helping the infected, as long as it's not some infected Ursus political project, we'd proudly agree. But I'm worried. About what? There's still a lot of open wounds from our conflicts with reunion. We can't overlook them. We could say we're willing to forgive or beg forgiveness, but we have to think about what we've lost or who suffered. Especially, reunion killed my friend. We just killed someone you looked up to. I get it. I killed your family, didn't I? You can't forgive that, but you're infected. If we don't let you in, we're disobeying orders. Our current orders are to crush Cholula and her minions. Anyone who disobeys that order is to be killed. So you're letting it go. Can you let it go? Yes. You killed our family. You killed our commander, our leader, our captain. But we're not going to come to blows off over it. You don't want revenge? Of course we do. I'm not done yet. Let me finish, Feline. But whatever we got between us personally doesn't matter in the face of the mission. There's a more important place to direct our hate. You get it, don't you, Feline? Taught us with you as a kid, with their head in the clouds, just like the captain said. Don't talk about Amiya like that. If you really buy into her dreams of reforming everybody, then by all means go along with her. You'll get stabbed in the back, and you won't know until it's too late. You won't be able to save your friends. It all sounds good in theory, but you really can't put it into practice. And us, we believe in the captain. All this way, he's shown us a different way, beyond the endless wars of Ursus. He's shown us a noble path of revenge and ruin. A path of ruin? To ruin our enemies. How to pick out your enemies and then ruin them. Huh. But who is your enemy? Can you really act like it's a good thing to spread hate, hurt people, start wars, and generally cause misery? Haven't you lost enough friends? The last emperor promised us an end to this war. We believed in that vision. But I don't see an end in you. Should we reason with them? They don't listen. Some people are asses. And some are just evil and need to die. Listen to me, Feline. You don't get the satisfaction you want from killing your enemies. For simple reason, that's not where it ends. If you're committed to that path, then take it all the way, kill everything, cleanse the country of its filth. And when at last you look over the silent white field of snow, you can finally know happiness. Think about it, and then we start killing. Kill the monster in the tower who sent our people to die. Kill the tyrants who lord over the cities. Kill the useless eater, and kill the traitors in the army. And at last, kill the miserable Ursus ministers who poisoned the emperor with their lies. Kill them all. Then you look back and see what you've done. See those who deserve to live on, their peaceful lives, free from their fear of starvation being forced upon them. I mean, that's what you're doing here, right? You kill those who kill your friends. You want to kill Tallulah, obviously. What else would we want? Will the captain ever be put to rest in peace as long as she lives? What about Yelena, or her Yetis? I'm just asking because I'm just clarifying. Yelena is Frost Nova, right? Okay, just making sure I haven't forgot. For the countless reunion brothers who she used as cannon fodder. We've been waiting for a savior, a good emperor, a hero, and we're sick of waiting. What did all that waiting get us? A great emperor has fallen, with no one to carry on his legacy, with greedy, self-interested men fighting over the scraps, ripping our country in two and milking the people dry. Our savior was buried alive. Our hero died right in front of us. Not that you would understand, but maybe you'll understand something else. Feline, have you ever lost a loved one? I can see it in your eyes. I'm done talking to you. But you'll listen, Feline. You have the eyes of a warrior. Ceiling layer is still rising. It hasn't stopped at all. It'll take some time to adjust the iridium drive. It better not take too long. If this thing seals up, then all hope of a trial goes with it. For at least a few hundred years. You gorillas don't just fight for the infected. Obviously, the infected is just one reason to fight. You can have as many as you want. The one and only reason we took to the tundra was the injustice and disorder of Ursus. The captain told us the infected didn't have to live like this. Ursus, it's Ursus that tortures the infected to achieve their ends. God, I am getting tired. Picture it our great march. The captain brought us all here. Could that really just be for the infected? We crossed from border to border, passing by all the hardened cities, taking control of the lifeblood of the empire, uniting to strike at the heart of the rotted country. Don't tell me you've never considered it, Cottus. You're not like this just because you're infected. They treated everyone right, equally. Maybe you wouldn't even have gotten infected. Think about it. How many city dwellers, nobles, merchants, and performers get infected? And then how many out of the wilderness, the outskirts, and the mines? That's why we need to get revenge. On who? Everyone who gets in our way. That's not right, Amiya. Don't you hate the people who made us what we are? I'm not talking about righting the wrongs of the infected. I mean it's wrong to turn this into a way to blow off steam. That's what's wrong. They did this to us for their own sakes. They turned us into monsters and I hate them. Preach, Feline. No, that's not right. Sorry. This is going to hurt. Sorry, Amiya. It shouldn't have happened to you. It's not right. But Amiya, why do you say that? Don't you think we should hate them? You can't say they didn't steal our lives from us. I didn't want to forget. I didn't want to forget my friends and family. I could have worn clothes I liked and gone to the school I wanted. I could have gotten to know my mom and dad and everyone. I could have my brothers. Rasmontis, calm down. I can't. I won't let this go, Amiya. I can't. I have to get hurt to protect them. I have to suffer to keep them from suffering. Then I'll take it all. If killing people who ruined our lives would make you feel even a little better, and you're not willing to do it, then let me do it for you. Resmon says, Amiya, we have a transmission from the engineer team. Something weird's happening. The drive system isn't moving. Is it the enemy? Captain, can you hear me? No, they must be. Captain, look out for her. Get back. Jump, hurry. What happened? Come in. Do you copy? Lavaca. Okay, yeah. The leader is still rising. Did the engineer team get ambushed? No, it can't be. Village Silver, I can't reach her. I can't feel her anymore. Prepare the explosives. Let's blow the whole joint. If we destroy the ceiling layer, it'll take a few blocks with it. And there's still some infected who didn't want to join Reunion hiding in the area. There's no time. If we keep waiting, only more people will die. We've lost comms. If you don't like my plan, then give us a better one. No, absolutely not. What is this black screen shit? I get where you're coming from. I do know, it's just my team, my squad, they did everything right. How could this happen to them? If you need strength, if you need to destroy it, I can do it. I can do it better. Resmontis. Resmontis, curl your fingers. Hair. Destroy. What? The ceiling layer is stopping. I can do it. An explosion? No way. The feline. How's she tearing that thing apart? What? How? It's almost like... Shakes his head. Just like the first time you saw Frost Nova in Tallulah, isn't it? Just wait until our infections get worse. Maybe you'll see some more. Amiya, I'm cold. My head. Osmantis, I got you. Hold on tight. Don't let go. She shredded the ceiling layer all by herself? Not for long, but should be enough to get us through the sector. I need a medic. Oh, it's scratching at me. These are negative emotions and side effects of direct arts. They all have to do with Bolshevik's memories. Osmantis, look at me. Look at my eyes. Black lines flow from the finger of the Lord of Fiends right into the feline's eyes. He really is. I know, Amiya, I know. Don't ever do that again, but even if I tell you, you'll... Sorry, I won't change. Well done, feline. You really did it. Brothers, let's move out. Through the fire and the hail of bolts, we go. You should rest here for a while, Rhode Islanders. Just give me a minute, guerrilla fighter. We don't have a way to stay in communication. Even if the operator with you there doesn't have the comms, we need to carry out this mission. Shield guards really need our help. And you have to know what we're going to do at least. Good thinking. Couldn't hurt to give you a minute. Especially with all this little feline did for us. I'll be fine. I have to keep fighting. I have to find my team. Okay, I know. It's Madam Chen again. So you're really going back? Definitely. But you told me you don't... Whoa. This is... whoa. Okay. But you told me you don't know if your friend in Ursus is alive or dead. What's the point in going back to Lungman? Why not go right to Ursus after graduation then? Ursus wouldn't give someone like me an entry permit. No way. Oh, it's really sad to see you go right after you finish. Such a clever good, Chen Chen. You make a senior lecturer in no time. Give it 2 years and can go anywhere in the world you want, So never call me that again, please, Chen Chen. And what about you? Me? You know me. I'm not stupid, but compared to you, I only act out passing grades in those joint operations. You just finished your military strategy course. Almost failed that one a bunch of times. Got a better head on your shoulder than 98% of Victoria. At least on paper. But I don't see myself becoming a lecturer. I think I'm better off going looking for a fight than setting myself up as a commander logistics officer. You don't fear death. A Victorian soldier can end up running into all sorts of things on the battlefield. But I know our enemies sure as hell don't want to run into any Victorian soldiers on the battlefield. What I really worry about is sitting in front of a strategic map messing up my head to can only see humans' lives as numbers. That's the scariest thing. A soldier on the front lines needs someone to tell her what to do and what not to do. Only when you're in the thick of it do you see how cruel war is and how important it is to stop. You really want to change Victoria? I thought that was just a drunken ramble. No, not at all. Is it that weird? I just want to do some good. Doing good isn't easy, but it's the reason I'm going back to Lungmen. Lungmen's had enough of the bad. I'll stay there, fix up the bad things, stop it from getting worse. So you're going back to become a cop. A cop? Wow. Always thought you had the look of a girl who could give a good beating to a hooligan. I've got a gift. You're getting ahead of yourself, but the police? That's not a bad idea. It would probably be a good place to pick up clues about what happened back then and what's happening now. Wouldn't have to rely on my old schemer of an uncle. Honestly, I was worried you'd head to military intelligence. My little Chin Chin is scary enough. I can't imagine how scary she'd be as a spook. I'll have your bloody head off. No need to get angry. Alright, I can take it. We'll see how much you can take. Oh, someone's at the door. Just a sec, coming. Message for Chin. Post transcribe. Check your terminal. I have to confirm in person that you've read it yourself. Why all the trouble? I'll take a look. What? What is this? I say that counts as you having received the message. The Academy doesn't review highly classified material, so if you have any further inquiries about the content, I'll advise you to reply to the sender. Anything else I could do for you? If that's all, I'll be on my way. Have a good afternoon. There we go. Why do they walk so funny? I don't like the look of their face there. Of your face there. Did that message sock you in the jaw? I don't even know what I'm feeling. They picked up my friend's trail. Well, that isn't good. No. It just led to her disappearing again. She killed the one who took her. Then we lost her again. But at least she's still alive. That's true. Going right back to Lungmen after graduation. Huh? Well, isn't your friend in Ursus? I really thought that you'd be heading that way. I was thinking of knitting you a few scarves as a goodbye gift. I wouldn't be able to do much. Oh, shit. I wouldn't be able to do much in Ursus. But back then in Lungmen, I'll have a chance to spread my influence. The city of Lungmen is a lot stronger than me alone. I'm going to find her. As we move at Teardrop's Point, once known to be deaf. We're gonna stop here tonight, chat. I'm getting drifty. Remember, it's gonna be for I'm taking a couple days breaks because I'm going to be moving soon. Monday is when we head out. So tomorrow I'm probably just gonna focus on editing videos and such. Making sure there's stuff on the channel. So I will see you guys next week. And we will continue this amazing story. Thank you guys for being patient with me. And thank you for all the help. I appreciate all of you. Anyways, gonna end it here. You all have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic. Don't forget to like, share the stream, subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys in about a week. Love you guys. Take care. Peace out.